Alright guys, we are continuing from where we left off. So we're right at the center of the shopping mall, if you will. That's where we started. We cleared all of this. Now we're going to continue on to the next area. Now this area, not too tricky. I mean, some of the faster swinging enemies are here, but you shouldn't struggle with this part. There's one like mini boss, if you will. But yeah, we're going to get one NPC, clear this area, beat the boss, and then hopefully finish out some side quests. This one shouldn't be too bad. A lot of empty space in this area, in my opinion. At least up until we get to the main part of it. There's only a couple items in here. Dark Moonstone of the Covenant. So these are the guys that we're going to be dealing with a lot more. And as you know, they're kind of a real pain to fight. Just because of their speed. That's why the puppet arm will help a lot here. And if you have the thing that allows you to get Legion back quickly, like over time, I should say. Like my Legion arm's already back. Like, I'm just gonna start using this on all of these guys from now on, just because I hate dealing with them. And since Legion comes back so fast, mine as well. So there's a dog up top. Sweet. Alright, now we're going to fight our first mini-boss. There's not too many of these guys in the game. I think there might be one other in late game, but that's really it. So, again, same strategy. There's really no special way of doing this. Just get up behind him, hit him with your grappling hook. Get in there. Ooh. Thank you, Bush, for blocking me. This guy is kind of difficult to stun, so that's why you just want to hit him as hard as you can, as quickly as you can. So with that, you'll get the Lotta Shock Charge Cartridge 2, which is what we are using. So I am going to throw that on. Look at that. Oh! Oh! That's what we like to see. That's the kind of damage that we lust for. I think it's the best one in the game. But again, if you find something that works your build a little better, then use that. Obviously. Go around the back here real fast. Now we're going to take this little tram car to the next area. So, I think we're making very good progress. We haven't made any mistakes. I realized that in this playthrough, there's one achievement that we really can't get, and I don't want to risk it. So, instead of, I'll tell you where it is. It's Eugena's questline, which, as I said, is kind of the hardest questline. But I'll tell you how to do it, even though we're going to... well, I mean, I think we can get to the option. I'm not sure. But we're going to... I'll show you how to do it for if you want it. If not, we're just going to do the lie so that we stay on the golden path, if you will. And then, I don't know. It's tough because it's a hard achievement to get, but I would rather do it on a playthrough where I'm going for like the lies or I'm sorry, the bad ending or the good ending rather than the true ending. Because the true ending is so... like finicky as to how you get it or not for the golden lie. So yeah, but open this door just so that you have this shortcut. This area kind of intertwines, and you'll see why. So we'll clear this. Man. They hit so hard. All right, so now we're going to start dealing with these guys. I call them sweepers, but so not too hard. The annoying part is you don't know where their front is sometimes. So all I like to do, I basically just get in there and start roasting. 2 big hits seems to stun them pretty bad. Don't bother using the finisher. Just slam them out. So there's a couple items around here. Is it just this one left? I think it is. Yep, ergo. So I was looking at my stats and I realized that we've we've basically maxed out everything. Like, since I'm using the amulet for resistances, which I'm going to use in my next 2 playthroughs, I'm just going to start putting all my levels into vitality just because we're taking some hits. And I'm just thinking, like, if I get to New Game plus 5, it's going to be kind of brutal. Like, at the pace that I'm going, like, I'm going to be getting one-shot by enemies. I noticed that our damage is phenomenal. It's our health that's kind of lacking. So I think I'm literally going to take my health up to, like, 80 or 90, maybe even 100 if I can get it there by New Game plus 5. Here's another item. Electro Buzz. Electro Blitz, I should say. Electro Buzz is a Pokemon, right? So run on, just sprint on through, hit this guy. We're going to take these guys out quick because, as you can see, there's a shield guy coming. Okay, so as long as you have those 2 out, you're solid. Wrong button. So see, you can still do a lot of damage to those guys, even though they're still behind their shield. It's actually easier just to do this. Just rotate him out. Man, I didn't get anything for that guy? Wow. Obtain. So this is going to be a shortcut that we get later. But we're going to get another... This, again, as I said, this is a very, like... It's like shortcut after shortcut. So right here is going to be a butterfly. This is a purple one. So try and take it out as fast as possible. Nice. Okay, and down here is a little mini boss sort of dude. Is this the same as the, oh yeah, this is the same as the other guy, but with the axe. Don't fight him just yet. Open this shortcut. This takes us back to the Stargazer, so if you do die, like... If you do die against this guy, you have a shortcut. Two, three. So there you go. There's your strength amulet plus 1. I believe that's standard. I think it gives you that every time. Is this a weapon? Forget. Quartz. Okay, we'll take quartz. I feel like it's not quartz the first time, but it could be. Again, it's been a couple weeks since I've gone through new game. But yeah. So I have enough health that I don't think I need to rest. What can we do here? So the upcoming part's a little difficult just because we're kind of like balancing, but you'll see what I mean. So we're going to have this guy here. Again, tight corridor, so just try and swing before he turns the corner. And whiff like I did. Come on. Nice. Kind of got lucky there. He missed just as well. Okay, so sprint this way first. Take this guy out. So see how this guy's not in attacking range? He's got to re-show his hat, break him. So the reason this area is kind of a pain is because you have to fight this guy on the stilt here, this little tight pathway. Literally, just use your Fable and take him out, but we're going to get an NPC real fast. So drop on down here.
What's going on?
And we're going to talk to her. This is Belle. So just go through her dialogue, exhaust her dialogue, get her to... She says basically beat the boss. So when you beat the boss, she's going to go back to Hotel Krat, and she actually has a quest line for later. We won't get it till level 9 or world 9. So I'm going to use a Fable Catalyst. I'm actually going to use 2. I'm not even going to risk it because there is a good chance you get knocked. So boom, get the hit in. Perfect. Otherwise, it's a pain to fight him. He'll push you all the way back, and there is a very high chance he'll knock you. So go straight, take this guy out first. Create distance just to de-aggro that guy. Or you can just come around and swing. Perfect. Drop on down. You don't have to take the ladder. I don't believe there's anything up there. You'll take a little fall damage, but who cares? And then hit this. So this is the shortcut that I told you about. Right there is where we fought the last shield guy. And then there was those 3 spinning dudes. So what you would do if you die is you would take the... you get to the Stargazer, go out the main door, go back to where we fought the second bigger dude with the axe and got the quartz. Take the ladder up, then go underneath the ladder backwards to where the shield guy was, take the right, and that takes you right here. So yeah, and I don't think, let me just look real fast. I want to make sure I didn't miss an item. Yeah, no, we're good. Nothing behind here, correct? Yeah, we're fine. We're chilling, straight chilling. So let's see if we can make it. I got enough Estus where I can, or sorry, pulse cells that I can make it to the next shortcut, and that shortcut's the really important one. So we're good, we're good. So there's a couple guys here that are going to pop out. I think these two, the 2 to the left and the right of the guy with the hat. This guy's going to break through eventually. It's on a timer. So let's just wait. Grab this item. There's the first guy. One. Come on. 2. Ooh, a good hit. All right. Oh, nice. I wasn't sure if that was stun him. Vivid Ergo. So this is another one that's going to attack you. Just get those swings in early. So you can't lock onto this guy, which is a little annoying. Because he's not considered an enemy until you get close to him. So you can't grapple him from far away. Boom, open the chest. Legion Caliber. So this guy's going to explode. Get close and run. Yeah, there you go. The explosion actually does quite a bit of damage, which is very annoying, but yeah. So now we should be okay. All right. So right here is our next Trinity key, but sort of. You'll see. Was it? What's in it? The answer is egg. Thank you. So he gives you a hint for how to get the Trinity key, which we're about to do right now. Luckily, it's real close. So these guys shooting 3s. It's easier to dodge them. And then they don't do that much damage. They're the one ranged enemy in the game that actually does very little damage in New Game Plus. They're more so used to stagger you rather than, yeah, rather than do damage. So all we have to do is turn this, and that'll give you the Trinity key. Nice. So this area, there's 3 gunmen. Just take them out one at a time. Swing and a miss. That's what we like to see. Crescent Moonstone. Oh, come on. Nice. Okay, so let's go get the second shortcut real fast, just because there's 2 enemies here that are gonna give you a couple problems. So the first one's up there. We'll fight her next. I don't believe there's anything else on the ground. And then right here is the door where you can respec. If you are in New Game Plus, you actually already have this door unlocked. You can come here. If it's New Game, I'll show you how to open it. We have to get the key from Simon. Right here is the guy that's going to give you a couple problems. So we're just going to run past him. Head on up. Right over there is the boss for this area. You can grab this. That guy won't follow you all the way up here, so don't worry about him. There's your sturdy crot supply box. Oh, that guy will follow you up here. I take back what I said. God damn. So I'm just going to heal up, roll down, take the little fall damage. Yeet. And we're going to rest. Might as well get our Estus back, and then we'll clear backwards, take out those 2 smaller enemies. Then we'll do the boss. Oh. Oh, I thought I was at 60. Turns out I'm only at 50, but it's all right. That bar is going to be all the way across my, all my, they don't expect you to go that high on vigor. So, I'm making sure my bar is going to, it's going to be touching the gold coins by the end of this. By the end of my 5th playthrough, definitely. Okay, so let's fight this guy first. So this guy, he swings, he does kind of like the Philly shell, we call it in the combat sports, where basically, once you see him curl up like he's gonna punch you, that's when you want to back away. So he's got these long sweeps, but so right there, see how he kind of ducks it and gets in? That's when you want to. He also has a drop kick. Generally speaking, you want to wait for the drop kick and then get behind him, and then because he's gonna be on the ground for a second. All right, guess what? You just learned what finishers are. Oh, nice. Nice. Legion Caliber. I think I have like 8 of those now. I can almost max. Once I get 12 of them, I'll max out my my last few my last 2 Legion arms. Okay. Now, this lady can be a little annoying. She swings pretty damn hard, and she's very sporadic. So, knock her. Oh, wow. That was... I'm doing much more damage than I thought I would. I definitely did less damage in New Game Plus rather than New Game Plus Plus. So, that's the move that you want to wait for, and then you get behind her and attack her. Big mistake. See, you could have survived. But instead you decided to come after me, which you should have known was a big mistake. You're good, you're good. There's another Legion plug for if you have another arm to get. If you have all the arms already, you can sell those. They're actually worth a decent amount of souls. Especially when you're in New Game Plus. They're 3,000. Now, again, if you already have the arm that you want, you don't have to get the other ones. you can sell those, especially in new game. There's again, I didn't find much use for all the Legion arms. Oh, I might be lying. Maybe there is an achievement for Legion arms. Maybe crafting them all, but you definitely don't have to upgrade them all. So I have 9 Estus. This boss can be a little difficult, so I think I'm gonna rest and then we'll get in there. So we are going to fight Victor. So this is it's a one, okay, tough. So it's a 2-phase boss, but it doesn't have 2 health bars. It just has 1 health bar. So you're going to feel like, oh man, I'm not scaled very well for damage if this has 2 health bars or 2 phases, but it's all 1 health bar. So first phase, you have your NPC just take most of the hits. Second phase is when it gets a little dicey. You want to wait for him to basically slow down. There's going to be a moment where he's like, oh, I'm tired. That's when you want to attack him. Also, when you stagger him in the second phase, maybe even the first phase as well, he does kind of like what's it called in what's it called in Call of Duty when you have like your last stand. He's got like a last stand. So yeah, just knock him and then back up, and then he'll do the last stand, and then you can go back in and hit him with the finisher. So same concept as always, just have your NPC take most of the hits. I think he does decay in second phase, but ideally you won't be getting hit too much. So dodge off that. So let your NPC get most of the damage in. He's got 1 grab attack that can be a problem. That's it right there. He's actually got a worse one later on. Always dodge that. When we get to his second phase actually, he does that 3 times. So yeah, he doesn't do it in the first form. Okay, so this is going to take us to that halfway point. Yep. Okay, so he basically goes Bane on you. Same thing, just dodge that. But as you'll see, he'll do it 3 times. He'll also do a charge 3 times as well. Ah, is that the grab? That is the grab. Damn it. I gotta sprint away. Now see, our NPC has a lot of health left, which is phenomenal. Now, again, with a slow weapon, this guy can be a little difficult. If you need to use Fable, do it. He's already stunned because we have our stun attack up. Thank God my NPC took that and not me. Oh, what? I didn't even know you could do that. So once he hits you once with that, he stops. Hit him. So here comes that last stand. Uh-oh. So that's it right there. Big hit 1. I'm actually surprised my NPC's still going strong here. He's probably dead in a second, but wow, I'm amazed. There he goes. But doesn't matter. Okay, so now we're gonna talk to Simon. Simon is the main bad guy, Simon Manus. Now, he's going to ask you, what do you think of what we're trying to do here? He's trying to turn Ergo into like a superpower for people, and as you can see, it's not doing very well. But he's like, hey, do you think this will be a cure, or do you think I'm making monsters? The correct answer, or the truth, is that you think that he's a bad person that is making monsters. We want to say hope for a cure, because that is considered a lie. So with that, you get the Saintless Mercy key, if you will, and that unlocks the door for respecking. So I'll show you where that is. Make sure you keep your boss soul. He actually has a pretty solid boss weapon. In fact, I think you need that boss weapon for one of the decipher codes. So we'll check in a second, because we're going to head out to Hotel Crot before we end this video. 27 minutes. That's actually a pretty solid time so far. So I forget if I showed you guys this or not, or maybe I'm confusing my New Game Plus with my New Game Plus Plus in the recording. But this is the door where he gives you the key. You can talk to Sophia here. So there's nothing special about this area, really. With that, you get respect, so that's why you want to be in here. Come here, Sophia.
Sorry to start packing. I should have. I will help.
Please save Crot. So, you can go over to this, and this just lets you use... it lets you use a gold coin to reset your P organs and levels and Legion Arm stuff. We're set. Like, again, we're fine. We don't need this stuff. So from here, we could go back to Hotel Crot, but oh, is this the Stargazer's already there? You might have to hit that if you haven't been here before. Like if you're on New Game, you might have to hit that. I'm not sure. Let's get to the next area before we finish up some side missions, right? 28. Yeah, we should get there by 30, and then we'll do some minor side missions. Now, the side mission, I want to do this one because this one's pretty important. This is the one that you can screw up on. And if you screw up on it, you don't get a record. And remember, you need that record. I don't know how many records you should have by now because it's a little different. But again, if you've been following along, you will get every record. Except for one because it's decision-based. All right. So now we get to meet the Red Fox. Well, we've met her already, but she's going to talk to us. Yeah. Okay, so make sure you have a gold coin on you. Give the gold coin. Otherwise, it's a problem later. So just make sure you give it to him. So here's what's going on here. So there's your record and then beg. So the brother's going blind, and these gold coins are a cure. They actually did enough research to find out that there's a cure involved. So, yeah. So let's take the train. But yeah, so basically those carcasses are carcasses because of like a pandemic virus sort of thing. The brother's starting to go, like he's noticing his blindness. That's what Antebella has, you know, the lady in the wheelchair. So we're going to kind of quickly do a quest line for her. And this quest line you can screw up if you just spam A, so you got to be careful. I learned that the hard way in my last playthrough. So just head on down. There's not much in here. This is the swamp. There's a lot to do in the swamp. The swamp's probably going to be split up into 2 videos, maybe even 3. So this is the landmark guide 3 or 4. So now you have the full collection of those books. Nice. Let's level up, and then we can head on back to do a couple things real fast. So level up. Oh, we're looking good. Teleport to another Stargazer. So before we go back to Hotel Crot, let's go here just because it's right off the hop. We're going to give that wine back to that lady. And then this area is pretty much done. There's one more NPC here at the end of the game, but that's literally like right before one of the harder bosses. So she's right there. We just have to kind of loop around and get to her. Idiot! I'm hit. Boom, talk to her. Just keep pressing A. You get a coin from Vinigi. Or Vanini. I realize, like, his name's Vanini. I gotta stop screwing that up. I see the G and my brain goes, the sad part is I'm Italian. I know this takes place in France, but I should know that. I should. All right. Nice, nice. So first things first. So she gives you a necklace. I don't even remember what it's for. It's nothing special. She's just gonna help us level up, but again, we're good. We don't have to level up. Talk to this guy. And we want to request appraisal of that coin that we just got. Half Moonstone. Purchase. So you want to purchase any of these that you need, especially, again, the dagger. So you will need that for your platinum, of course. Talk to this guy. Ask about the Grand Covenant. Perfect. We can talk to Eugenia now that we're... Okay, so hold on. We'll start her quest line, I believe. Okay, that's it. So we're not up to that part yet. We'll get there. So what happens is the guy that gives us boss weapons, he kind of disappears. I mean, maybe he's here right now. I'm not sure. Let's see. He shouldn't be. Yeah, okay, he left. That's good. So with that, okay. I'm debating, do I want to explain this quest line now or later? Okay, well, here's what's going to happen, right? She asks about that Aldero guy, the guy that gives us boss weapons, and she goes, hey, can you keep an eye on him? She says, here's a glove. That guy saved me when I was younger. It has 4 fingers on it. So it's a 4-fingered glove. You give him that glove, and he goes, it doesn't fit. And what you end up finding out is he's not the real Aldero. I won't spoil it, but stuff happens, and there's a whole quest line. Later on, we will have to make a decision whether we tell her the truth or a lie. If you tell a lie, you get 1 record. If you tell the truth, you get a different record. So that's why you have to go through this twice. On top of that, there's a 3rd answer that you can only do when you finish most of Vanini's quest line. And if you do that, it gives you the same record as if you tell the truth. And also, you get the achievement for finishing out her quest line. If you don't do it, you don't get the achievement. So that's why for the golden lie, we're not going to do that. I rather get that in a 4th playthrough for me, just because I don't want to even take the chance of screwing up a lie and not getting the golden lie. So it really comes up to your decision. I'll explain that again when we get to it. We got some time, but yeah, that's kind of the concept. So who else do we have to talk to? Yeah. Oh, okay. So it will give me her quest line now. We just haven't talked to her in a while. So we'll start the quest line. She says exactly what I just told you. He went to there's the glove, the 4-fingered glove. So he's talking about the, he wants a cure. So we have to go get the cure made by the guy upstairs. Again, this is the quest line that you can screw up, and I'll show you why. Add shop goods, hand over the sturdy supply. Yep. So from that one, you can buy quartz, as well as 3 of these, a Legion arm. So we're still waiting on 1 more for a cipher code. Did we finish that? We did finish out that one. So real fast, we're going to head upstairs. Just out of curiosity, how many? Wow, I have 4 already. I can do another P organ upgrade. I just don't know what I want to upgrade at this point. So I'm going to grab this gold coins. So for those of you that don't know, if this is your first time, you can add boosters which speed up the times. So like you can inject a booster if you want to. I never found a real reason for it. So yeah, just don't bother. Talk to this guy. Okay.
I'll make the cure if you give me 1.
So give him a gold coin. Again, That way you get a cure. Now we're going to go talk to...
Cure isn't exactly stable.
We're going to go talk to the shopkeeper again. So he says it's not stable. You have to give it to the patient as soon as possible. If you spam A through this guy's dialogue coming up, you will mess this up. So I kind of learned that the hard way. So be very careful with when you press A. So you want to talk to him. Why won't it? What's best for her? I cannot know what's best for her. Tell her to use the cure. Sometimes these switch around. So use the cure right away.
Thank you, sir. I will.
Nice. So she'll start healing. This lady will start healing. So that's importante. So real fast, I just want to look up. I just want to make sure that we're not missing any. Yeah, we're good, we're good. So that one's just that's so that you get a record. So that's why you want to do that. Okay. I think we're good. I think that's all we needed to do.